Best digital marketing channels. Today, we'll take a look at what are the top four that generate a lot of leads for manufacturing company and other B2B organizations. I like following Neil Patel and his group, NP Digital. They are putting out great resources, and also they do provide services. Recently, I attended a presentation where they were talking about what are the best marketing channels as compared to the spend and generation of leads. First question they asked was, what are the channels the company is spending their time on? So the most time that people are spending on in companies, as you can see on this chart, is organic social media. All right, social media. The most time. Then you have other channels like paid ads, email, SEO, blogging, etc. In my long career as a digital marketer, I never saw and I never recommended to my clients, business clients, to spend the most of their time on organic social media. Never. Nevertheless, a vast majority of companies from this survey reported that 38% of their time they spend on social media. That's a bad idea, and you will see next why. Out of those people who spend so much time on the social media, organic social media, the question is asked, how much revenue does that social media generate? And other channels. As you can see here, organic social media generates the least amount of revenue. 2.3% as compared to the rest. A high producer of revenue was SEO, paid media, email, and blogging. Obviously, other category includes everything else. Today, we'll focus on those four: SEO, paid media, email, and blogging. So what are the biggest revenue drivers? SEO, paid media, email, and blogging. NP Digital Survey asked a bunch of companies that generated 100 million or more in annual revenue. What are their biggest revenue drivers? And this is what the results came out as. Let's talk about SEO, search engine optimization. How does that work? Well, as you know, using Google, the people are looking for information, and information gets presented by Google that is collected and indexed from various websites, hopefully yours. SEO really works. SEO work that was done 6 years ago still shows up number one on Google. And this is a statement that I have made because it's based on my personal experience and work for a customer. For example, an article published in 2018 is displayed when someone looks for become military supplier. That's the keyword they would enter in Google. And the result is either number one or number two on Google out of almost a little over 500 million results, 508 million results. Here's a screenshot. Keyword here, you enter out of this many result is right here in this particular situation on the second position. And this is before the new AI results. Okay, the new AI results make this a little different. As you'll notice, Google is changing how they present information. This result is even better. After the new AI results, Google used this website as number one references for their AI overview displays. They call it experimental. The consensus is in the industry that this will or may become a standard way Google will display information. So you definitely want to make sure that your websites include information that Google is able to publish in their AI results in the new way. Super important if you would like to be ranked that high. Why do we need SEO? Why do SEO? Well, it's because 93% reported that SEO positively impacted website performance and marketing goals in 2023. It's a study done by Conductor, State of SEO in 2024. Also, organizations at the lowest SEO maturity level are much likely to report SEO as having no impact or negative impact. Well, obviously, because they are not paying attention to SEO or not doing SEO. That's why they have no impact or negative impact. SEO is super important. It generates a lot of traffic, long time from now. How long does it take to do good SEO? Well, this is a very high level typical process. You optimize the website. There are hundreds of ranking factors. You optimize the technical places and content places. You create optimized content on your website and publish it there, like text, audio, video. Then you win quality backlinks from other websites. And then you review and update old content to keep it fresh, because it's an ongoing activity and process. Someone said that SEO is a marathon. It's not a sprint. That is exactly true. It's a long run. Between 6 and 12 months, you may see results coming from SEO, and results being leads or sales or qualified requests for proposals, requests from your website, from SEO. It will not be immediate. It takes a while for SEO to take place. Now, once it's active, once it kicks in, if you will, SEO will produce results for years to come. You basically own what you invest in. SEO is a great investment for many years to come. Highly recommend investing in SEO. Let's quickly mention ranking factors. I mentioned before, your website can and should include optimization for ranking factors. There are hundreds of them. There is a great resource called Google Ranking Factors on backlinko.com on the bottom right corner of the slide, their website, and you can get probably 200 of them. Here are the top 8. Quality content, backlinks, technical SEO, keyword optimization, user experience, schema markup, social signals, and brand signals. I encourage you to go to Backlink or look up Google Ranking Factors. You will get about 200 of them. SEO is organic. You don't have to pay for clicks. You pay only to do a good SEO, and once done and maintained, it will provide you tremendous results for many, many years to come. A quicker way to get leads is through paid ads. Paid ads are similar to SEO because their job is to place your content above everyone else. But you pay the ad network when someone takes action, like if it's a display ad or they click on it, or when somebody becomes a lead, you pay a price. Ads will provide you instant results of increased traffic to the website and possible leads. It will be quick. It will be quicker than SEO. It will be a matter of maybe days, if not a couple weeks, whereas SEO is usually always a matter of few months, if not 1 year or more, depending on the situation. However, keep in mind that when you pay for ads, you are renting the top placement position. When you stop paying, they will evict you and the leads will stop coming. You don't experience that with SEO, with paid ads. You stop paying, you stop getting traffic. Here's some interesting statistics of a study also by Neil Patel Digital Agency. They did an average click-through rate. It's 3.22. Click-through rate is out of so many displayed ads, 3.22% people will click on those. So that's a click-through rate. Average cost per click, it would be $2.81. Obviously, that's an average. Some may be less, some may be more. Average conversion rate, and that is the rate of out of 100 people who clicked on the ad, became a conversion, which could be purchased from you, or a lead, gave you their information, or requested proposal, any kind of action that you define as a conversion, almost 5%. And then average return on investment is $6.26 for every dollar spent. And again, that's obviously very general. Depending on what industry is, it will be different statistics. I have seen these numbers a lot bigger for some clients. For example, a conversion rate of 10% or 11% is very likely it's the case for many of my clients that we see on Google Ads especially. What's the comparison between paid ads versus SEO? Well, it's kind of like renting versus buying a house. You rent, you pay monthly, you get it. If you stop paying, you are done renting. You have to move out. You stop reaping benefits. Versus when you buy a house, you get a mortgage, you invest on monthly basis, and then the house is yours. So the assets that you built yourself or have an agency help you with will become yours, and those assets will produce for years to come. And I can give you dozens, if not hundreds, of examples where that is the case from our experience working with customers for the past. Paid ads may produce faster leads like we talked about, but SEO will produce delayed leads, but for many years to come without extra investment. Very powerful. Bottom line here is not either or. Sometimes it's both and, depending on your situation. If you desire or need quicker leads, get paid ads. When you are working on SEO and waiting for SEO to start working, you can use paid ads. However, I have seen on multiple occasions with our customers, when SEO kicks in, leads start coming in from SEO, we then stop ads, paid ads for them, because they don't need to pay for them because they're getting them already from the SEO. The next channel is email marketing is still very strong. Somebody said that email is dead. No, email is not dead. It's actually growing quite a bit. Here's a quick projection by Constant Contact. So you look at year 2020, so today is around 2024, where you have email marketing revenue worldwide over the years. Projection 12 billion, next year is more 13 billion, next year is 15, and then you're almost 18 in 2027. So that is going really, really strong. An average ROI on email marketing in 2023 was $36 for every $1 spent. I've seen it higher for our manufacturing clients, where you spend $1 on email marketing, this number is a lot more. In retail or e-commerce, the consumer goods industry is $45 as they report here. This is interesting, where 41% of email marketers count email marketing as their most effective channel, and it's done by Litmus Annual State of Email Workflow Report. Email is definitely very much so alive. There are some new rules or technical requirements that have come into the industry in February, especially Yahoo and Gmail, but this is a pretty good practice for everybody, for all the email marketing, where you have to authenticate yourself as a sender, as an email sender. You basically set your domain name that you send emails from with different authentication records like DKIM, SPF, and DMARCs. Make sure you provide one-click unsubscribe option for especially Gmail and Yahoo emails that you send to Gmail and Yahoo emails. As a manufacturing company or as a B2B company, you might be sending some to Yahoo and Gmail, but most likely you'll be sending to corporate emails. Now, keep in mind that Google does provide corporate email to a lot of companies, so that's definitely applies as well. Yahoo, not so much. So that's primarily private email or personal email of people's. You have to honor unsubscribe within 2 days. When somebody say, hey, I thank you very much, I want to unsubscribe, give them less than 2 days, and then make sure you don't send them again. And then maintain spam compliance rate under 0.3%. Very low, but that's very strict. Yes, it is what it is. There's some other stuff to do or not to do in terms of email marketing, like how many emails a day you can email a month, etc., how many emails you can email from one domain name, from one mailbox. Big deal is email hygiene. Make sure you keep them clean, fresh, and we will do a separate email related video in the near future. All right, and the last channel that they were talking about, blogging. Okay, I will not spend much time on blogging because In my opinion, blogging is a huge part of the SEO strategy. Without blogging, really, you don't have a big chances of being super successful with SEO. You can, but blogging provides you a mechanism of posting content on a regular basis with relative keywords and keeping your website fresh so that the search engines are alerted every time they come to visit your website. They see new content and they will like that, so they will keep that in their current index. You can also create articles in the blogging section on things that are not necessarily primary related to your services or products, but they are definitely applicable to the target of your potential customers. And that's what you want. You want to attract your potential customers with pretty much anything that is remotely related to what you do, because if they come and they see what you offer, chances are they may need your services. Blogging also helps you with different benefits, like can help you establish as an authority in the field. So when you publish an article, you can publish it under either your name or the name of any of your team members, maybe your top executives or general managers or top managers, and that will establish them as an authority in the field, which is great for recognition and great for branding and exposure. Blogging also allows you to create materials that later you can use for regular newsletters. If you have a newsletter that you send out to your customers maybe once a month, maybe once a quarter, this is an ideal situation, because then you just take snippets of different blog posts, you put them into a newsletter and you send them off with call to action or maybe with some other information of what's new in the company. Blogging is great because you can incorporate podcasting, for example. As a part of the blogging, you have a category for podcast, and then you can create a feed of podcasting, and then you can connect it to podcasting directories like iTunes, like YouTube podcasts, like Spotify podcasts, like Amazon podcasts, and probably dozens of other podcasting directories. Today we looked at 4 top channels of digital marketing for manufacturing companies and other B2B companies. And I am glad that we are able to share this information. And if you, as always, have any questions, comments, we're welcome to contact us.